What I've learned also through documenting the process is sometimes actually you will end up hiring, a lot of times, you'll end up hiring people who are much better at it than you are. The challenge is if you plan to grow your business, you can't really grow by yourself. I'm just saying it's much easier if you had a team. It's much easier if you could build around people who could do some of these things for you. So what I'd recommend is for you to think about these processes and creating simple processes that you could maybe start handing over. Another thing I have always mentioned to entrepreneurs before, in the beginning, it might be good for you to go through it and do it yourself. But at one point, you have to think about, what is this process or this action costing me? But also there's a cost, because if I'm doing this now, right now here, recording this as an example, I am not talking to the next potential customer. I am not taking the time to think about strategies for my business. I am not taking the time to think about what else can I be doing with my efforts or my resources or with my business. So the reason I want you to create these processes, because maybe at the beginning, if you have no cash or you're short in cash or you're just a small business still trying to figure it out, or a startup trying to figure it out, well, slowly you can start handing off some things, right? So maybe I could hire someone for 5 or 10 hours a week to do this one task for me. It cost me $100 because it's $20 an hour for 5 hours. But then now I have these 5 free hours that I could strategize or do something else with my money, or with my brain, or with my network, or with my work, or with the work that this person just created for me. So you want to think through that to create a process. So documenting the process is key, because very easily be handed off to someone else and very easily can be enhanced. What I've learned also through documenting the process is sometimes actually you will end up hiring, a lot of times, you'll end up hiring people who are much better at it than you are. The reason I say that, because they love doing that one thing. And you like doing it, but it's just one of the things that you do, where they love just handing that task and just going at it. And they actually might make your process much easier, much simpler, or they might find a better process. So you have to think about, not only you want to create the process, but you want to leave room for your staff to improve it. And remember, if they love doing it, they might find a better, easier, faster, cheaper way to do it and get things done for you much better than you were doing it, because you only did it once or a couple of times and you moved on.